What is this weird brain looking thing? Kind of looks like a brain, doesn't it? Okay, well, we are here at the shop today, and I figured we'd spend the day here. I'm only 7 minutes from the house and about 15 minutes from the hospital, and I'm due in 4 days, so I figured this was the safest bet rather than traveling to go shopping at an antique mall. So I'm gonna hang out here, get some work done around here, try to keep busy, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. So as you can see, my to-be listed shelves are filling up slightly. The reason for this is because I've filmed so many videos in advance, and I don't like to have this stuff listed before I post the video. So a lot of this stuff is just hanging in limbo because the video is not posting for 5 days. So every so often I'll come in and I'll take a bunch of pictures, and then I'll sit at home and I will list it. By the time you're seeing this, most of this stuff will have been listed. So it looks intimidating, but it's really not that bad. There are a few things I want to pack up that I was going to have at the new house, and that includes these really cool Pilsner glasses. They've been sitting on the to-be listed shelf forever, and I've been waiting until we moved into the new house. So I'm going to be packing these up to take to the new house. This trunk here is going to the new house. The chairs you saw me buy at Finders Keepers. This coffee table as well. Pretty much everything in the corner over here is going to the new house, except for that cabinet right there. I'm looking at this one. This one, I think we might move over to Bedford Street because we sold all of the furniture out of our booth. And so at this moment, all of our items for sale are literally sitting on a wheelie cart in the middle of the booth. We got that call, I think, Sunday, and now it's Tuesday, so we have to get some more fixtures moved over there, and I think this might be a contender for that. Also have this really cool, I think this is called a drop leaf table, very mid-century modern lines, and that may also be a contender for over at Bedford Street. Checking out this lamp here. I bought that for the new house as well, and I'll probably get that over there. This wicker lamp that I bought, I want to say a year and a half ago. I bought that at Avondale Goodwill. I think that might be nice out on the sun porch. Look, I paid $3.99 for it. Although that wicker chain is pretty sad. I don't know, I might be able to make it work. I think we'll take that with us too. Stick that over here. Here are 3 boxes of things that Shelby brought over for me to go through. She had a yard sale and she was going to sell them at the yard, but she pulled them aside for me to possibly purchase. There's some really cute things. I think these are chocolate molds. Turkey, bunny. Oh. That's adorable. Kind of looks like a bonzo dog. Valentine's Day heart. She always packs this stuff so carefully. There is an owl. I've seen these before. Wise old owl. Train. This is a little Wheaton bottle. Benjamin Franklin. There you go. I'm not going to attempt to unwrap these things one-handed, so I might do that off camera. That's adorable. A little litho mouse bunny? Or is it just a bunny? What's the marking on that? That is made in China. Let's see if he works. A little bit. Might have been overwhelmed. Or maybe that's what he's supposed to do. Anyway, he's super cute. Just one of them there. Chocolate molds. Alright, so I will go through the rest of this box, but I'm not going to attempt it one-handed. Oh, look, I still have wallpaper paste on my hand. That's embarrassing. Okay, here are some glasses. These are really fun. I like the contrast of the color on those. There are 3 of those glasses. Some of these look like they're crystal. Take those out carefully. Oh yeah, they're Waterford. Very nice. I have a ton of Waterford that I need to list, and the way I like to list the Waterford is all at once. So just sell similar, and so that's perfect. That one's more of a pressed glass. You can see the seam there. It's a creamer and sugar. Matching. There you go. Gotta be careful I don't accidentally break any of this stuff. Careful, careful, careful. There we go. It's a really chunky piece. That's heavy. Oh, you can hear Andrew sneezing. Allergies are rampant these days. This looks like it could be a punch bowl base, is what I'm thinking. And then all of the glasses. I'm not going to dig through here. I don't want everything shifting and breaking. But I'm going to dig through that box with that giant McCoy frog. This guy looks like he is brush McCoy. I'm not seeing any markings on this, but not all brush McCoy was marked. And he's heavy. He's got the right weight. Before I do further research, I'm going to assume that he is McCoy. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, look at the birds on that. That is so fun and vintage. That is beautiful. Absolutely love that. And it's in good condition too. I would assume that's a purse, although I've seen these before and people have told me that they are knitting bags or something to that effect. I mean, I would personally use that as a purse, probably because I don't knit. But I love all the detail and the bluebirds on that. Those look like ornaments. Oh, they have Silvestri. Christmas decoration. There's a whole bunch of those. Those might be good around Christmas time. What is this weird brain looking thing? It kind of looks like a brain, doesn't it? I like it. It's neat. I have no idea who makes it. I've never seen one before. It is hollow, but it has these bubbles in it. That's a very interesting piece. This little whale. And oh, I don't see anything in that box. Now these look to be glass fish. Oh, those are cool. Oh my goodness. I've seen these before. I think these float in a fish tank. The little bubble helps them float and they just float around. I might have actually had one of these when I was a kid. It might be nostalgia right now kicking in. Oh, those are so fun. I think there's two trays. Oh, this one has starfish and a frog. Even a little, is that a seal or a walrus? Maybe a sea lion, I don't know. He's adorable. Oh, those are so much fun. I'm curious what is wrapped up in here, so I'm going to unpack these before we wrap this up. I'm glad I unwrapped the stuff in that box because there was a fairy light in there. That's not pretty. Fantastic. Has kind of a holly pattern. Oh, it's Princess House. It's marked, so I don't have to do any research on it. That's always so nice. There are a few other pieces, pottery pieces, that are signed. Not that one, not the one I picked up. This one is signed on the bottom. Jane. So, well, that's fantastic. Now, Shelby knows what I like and what I buy because she processes all of the stuff that I bring in. She takes the stickers off, she washes it, she does a lot of that work to help me out, which is much appreciated because I've got a lot on my plate. So this is fantastic. I'm going to go through this stuff real quick and tally it up and figure out what I can offer her for it. Walter Berlin.
Yeah, H. Walter Berlin. Van Emden Candy Company, New York.
Yeah, there's some. Look at this Bonzo dog. Isn't that cool? This makes me think of those gummy bears, like gummy bear mold.
Giant gummy bears.
The gummy bear mold.
Yeah, this one's worth researching.
Yeah. I think maybe the Valentine's Day one too. And I love the turkey for Thanksgiving.
The locomotive's probably a good one. And even these smaller ones.
Yeah. And then there's this little bunny that...
Yeah, they've got some age to them. This one, I'm not so sure what this is.
Yeah.
I think that's just a framed item.
Bunny. Yeah, they're pretty cool, huh?
But this one here, the rabbits.
Yeah.
With all those markings, that could potentially be a really good one. The locomotive only has a number on it. It's got a mold number 186 stamped in it. But this one is literally Van Emden CC. So I would assume that's Van Emden Candy Company, New York.
Okay.
And the mold was made by H. Walter in Berlin, hence the made in Germany.
Okay. Isn't that cool?
And then it's got the mold number on it as well. Yeah, that one's really good. But it's a shame it's only half.
Yeah, I don't know why. I always seem to find them in halves anyway. Except for this guy. I don't know. I think he's my favorite, though.
He's popping a squat, making some chocolate.
Stop! It's a naughty dog. I just found this in my office. I forgot to give it to Andrew, so I'm going to get his reaction on it. I don't think he's seen it. Hey.
What?
I forgot to give you this present. It's right the inside. Do you like it? You can drink your coffee out of that. It's perfect. It's everything you've ever wanted. Almost as good as the Cobra ashtray I gave you when we first started dating. Right?
Candy is dandy, liquor is quicker, but sex doesn't rot your teeth.
Do you like it?
Interesting.
You can put it right next to the Cobra ashtray.
It's a potty mug to match my potty mouth. That's interesting.
I picked it up at the thrift store and I was like, what is this? Oh, I'm not reading that out loud.
That's definitely unique. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it before. It's beautiful.
I'm so glad you love it because it made me think of you as soon as I picked it up.
Some dude on the pot taking a dump. That's good to know.
Check out this Halloween witch. $535 for her. She is so cool. I've switched over to WorthPoint, and a lot of you have asked about WorthPoint because I bring it up a lot. It is a paid service that we use to look things up, and it holds records for, I want to say 10 plus years. So there's a huge record of what things have sold for. It's very important when you're using WorthPoint to be mindful of the dates of things because the market fluctuates on just about everything. You know, Hummels used to be worth a ton of money and they've come down. You know, Carnival glass is coming back up. Fairy lights are coming back. So you really want to be mindful of when the things sold. So it's a very useful tool. I can't remember how much a month it is. I think when I first signed up for it, it was $20 a month. I think it might be a little bit more now. There is a link to WorthPoint down in our description. It is an affiliate link, so I get a little bit of a commission if you guys sign up. Despite being marked, this guy is proving to be difficult in finding a comp. I can't find another one like it. And I have to keep in mind that it is only half of the mold. A lot of the ones I'm seeing are full molds, so I'm not really sure about this one. Look at this cute little baby. Is so cute, though. I love that they're dressed and anthropomorphic. Well, this guy I just discovered is, in fact, a chocolate bar mold, which you guys probably thought was obvious, but it took me a moment to figure that out. That's why it is square as opposed to the other ones, is because it's actually a chocolate bar mold, which is pretty cool. So my suspicions were correct about this dog. It is a Bonzo dog, so that makes me... I'm like searching for dog, and then finally I'm like, you know what? I'll do a search for Bonzo dog. And you can see some of the results here. Bonzo the dog chocolate mold sold for $80 in 2022. 55, 50. So I'd say probably, oh, here's two that sold for 12, but that was back in 2013. So I'd say probably $40 to $60 on that Bonzo dog is what I could expect to get. That's exciting. All right, so I got everything here tallied up based on what I would expect to get from the pieces. I estimated probably a value of about $200 once I sell all of these. Obviously, it's a little bit outside my element, and if I happen to do better than expected, we always, go back to whoever we buy the stuff from and say, hey, you know what, we did better than expected. So I wasn't 100% sure on these, but everything else, we got it all tallied up, and we're going to write her a check and get this stuff listed. So one of the things I have been putting off is going through all of our little miniature knickknacks and grouping them together to list on eBay. And I think that's my plan. I think I'm going to avoid listing them individually and make little groupings of stuff. I've got all of these here, and then I have a bunch more in my office. You can see here all of the knickknacks. I kind of went through these at one point and I picked out some to list, and then I got sidetracked and didn't list others, but like these little cats are adorable. There's actually, I think, 3 of them. No, there's one more. 4 of those, so that would make for a nice lot. Little reindeer, some puppy dogs. I kind of set this this Dutch stuff aside because in that other box I have more, so I'll just lot all that together. Over here, this was purchased at Goodwill. It was like a giant tote. You guys may remember it. I sold a bunch of Hagen Renekers out of here. I made quite a bit of money on those. This is kind of whatever is left over, including the little mice I was very excited about. So those can go in lots, and I think I just really need to start piecing this stuff out because the miniatures are accumulating, and they need to be sold. I think I'm actually gonna throw the little mice into here. Oh, there's another one. And oh yeah, I forgot. He was one of the figurines that was unfortunately damaged in the tote. I'll take the little squirrel. I'm going to take all this out, and then I'm going to get to listing it, I think. I'll stick these guys on the tray for now while I deal with some of this mess. And I'm actually going to snap some photos of this and get it listed. And for those of you who have asked about our photo box setup, I have shown this in a video in the past, but here are just 2 of our photo boxes. I like having one of each color set up, one black, one white, simultaneously, so it's easy to switch between the 2, and I'm not constantly switching out the backgrounds. It's a lot more messy than when Dina was listing here. Obviously, I have a lot of stuff accumulated in the front, including all of these rags that I've used to wash stuff and a toothbrush to get into those details, a little bit of Goo Gone, all the cleaning supplies that I need. But this box serves us really well. I think this is like 32 or 36 inch. And if you do decide to purchase this box, just be mindful that you need a table big enough to put it on. You can see that we have this here because it was too big for the table. So it's a great box because you can fit just about anything in it, but you do need a lot of space for it. And I do have both of these sizes linked in the description on my YouTube videos. It's an Amazon link, and I have both of them included there. And I think I actually have, I think this might be the smallest size. I think there's a middle size that I have linked there as well, which I actually have on the other side of the wall. Right, well, I have snapped photos of everything here on the top of the cart, everything on the second shelf, and everything down there. So I've been very busy, as you can see. Now there are still a lot of items on the shelves. I did make some gaps so I can move some more stuff over here that I recently unboxed, but I wanted to show you guys something. Do you see that in the back? the bagel tray back there. I know after I picked that up, a lot of you had been asking about it, and one of the rods actually disappeared and we could not find it, and it recently turned up again. So it has literally been sitting there since the rod was lost because I didn't want to list it. I was convinced that it was somewhere. Finally turned up, so I can get that listed. But there's a lot of stuff here on the bottom shelf that I need to list. That tray I think is going to be coming back to the house. I'm going to use it on our dining room console. And yeah, the Fiesta over here is another thing I have to get rid of. We have had this for so long. We even have some listed right now, and it's just not really moving. I think because these cups and saucers are just, you know, common. So I think I'm going to do some grouped together pieces just to get it moving. I do have it listed to buy now. I think it's like $8 to $12 I'm asking for the sets. But a lot of you ask why I don't pick up Fiesta when I'm out and about, and this is the reason, because I have some listed. This I haven't listed yet because the other hasn't sold, and it just doesn't really seem to move for me. So anyway, I think I'm going to get that listed. Now I think I am going to end this shop video here. I obviously have a lot more to do around here, but it's not really stuff that you guys would enjoy seeing because it's just me standing in front of the light box snapping pictures of stuff. I am going to edit a few videos today to get ahead in videos again. And I think Andrew and I are going to film a shipping video. You may have already seen that video. It may have been put out of order, or you can look forward to it in the future. But I'm going to end this video now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see all of you tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. In case you spotted something you just can't live without, we do post 25 to 30 new items in our eBay shop every single day, and I've posted a link to that down in the description.